Elias McMillan, Studio K, CBS Radio World Headquarters in Greentree. This is where the magic happens, right?
But you're in here.
Yeah, right. Well, hopefully the Steelers are going to have some magic at Heinz Field. We'll break that down in a moment. But finally, Brock Osweiler lived up to the $82 million contract. He ran for one, threw for one. Their defense, despite not having J.J. Watt, looking very strong. And it was Houston advancing AFC wildcard weekend as they defeated Oakland 27-14.
You know, getting that first win for Brock Osweiler going into next week, you know, that might prove to be huge in terms of building confidence with that offense. But from watching that game yesterday, Rob, it's all about that defense, which lived up to the billing. Number one defense in the league. J.J. Watt was out for most of the season, but now people are starting to get to know Javion Clowney, the number one pick.
Tough.
Played big on yesterday, Saturday, against the Oakland Raiders. Now they're going to move on, possibly play New England or Kansas City. All
right, and the other one, Detroit Lions couldn't get it done. Thomas Rowell, 161 yards. Paul Richardson, first ever postseason touchdown catch. It was a highlight reel, up and down with it he went. Russell Wilson, 224 yards. Seattle advances 26-6 winner.
And there's a return of form for the Seahawks. You know, in years past, when they've been dominant, they've been known for their running game. And that dominant running game in that cold weather, Thomas Rawls with an outstanding game, and that's going to propel them to a game next week against Atlanta. It's going to be much warmer inside the Georgia Dome for them. But Seattle, defense played big, kept Detroit out of the end zone, and once again, that running game set up Russell Wilson in the passing game for some big plays down the field.
All right, Eli Manning en route to hopefully what he wants, his third Vince Lombardi trophy. Can the Giants do it at Lambeau Field today? A cold day, the frozen tundra, against Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers on Fox at 4:40.
Well, they're familiar with that field and that opponent. You know, they've been there before. I like the Giants to win that game, but not because of Eli Manning or Odell Beckham Jr. No, those guys are talented. But New York's defense has been playing, you know, they've been overachieving all season, especially during the last month of the season. Speaking of overachieving, Aaron Rodgers for the Packers has been playing out of his mind right now, so he's going to present a real challenge towards that Giants defense. The game might turn on Green Bay's defense, which is battling through some injuries right now. And I think Manning and Beckham might be able to take advantage of that banged-up Green Bay secondary. I like the Giants. There's got to be an upset. There's got to be an upset. Yesterday was kind of boring. It was kind of boring. It was like we expected Seattle to win. We expected Houston to win, Oakland with that backup quarterback. We need an upset today. And you don't want Steelers to lose, right? So Giants upset Green Bay today. That's what I think is going to happen.
All right, Jay Ajayi, you're going to hear a sound from him. You're going to hear a sound from Matt Moore, the Miami Dolphins quarterback. You're going to hear from your Steelers, all coming up on Rock Press Sunday after CBS Radio News. And it happens to be the birthday of the king of rock and roll, Elvis Presley. But he's the king when it comes to the NFL. So break it down. Steelers, Dolphins, 1 o'clock.
You know, running back Le'Veon Bell has had some bad luck since he's been with the Steelers in terms of injuries. Hard to believe this is his first playoff game today at Heinz Field. And like I saw last night in that Seattle game, where they ran the ball in that cold weather, we're going to see Le'Veon Bell being used the same way. Steelers are going to pound the rock. And, you know, Miami, they have some pretty big names on that defense. The Dominican Sue, Cameron Wake, 2 Pro Bowlers, middle linebacker Kiko Alonso. They have some talented names. But you look at their film, you look at their stats, they gave up a lot of yards this year in the ground game. So I think Pittsburgh's going to use the run game. Miami's going to try to do the same, try to control the clock to keep the Pittsburgh offense on the bench. And I just don't think it's going to work out. Pittsburgh, too many weapons. And I think Miami's going to give them a good fight. But I think Pittsburgh's going to win. A lot of scoring.
There you go, Elias McMillan from Waynesburg University, and of course, the man that makes the magic happen for me on the weekends, Saturday and Sunday mornings. We're moments away from airtime, so hit the on-air light because Rob Pratte Sunday is about to begin on News Radio 1020 KDK. Let's go Steelers!